We need Carlos Rodon to shove today against the Rays, and we need the Yankees to make some kind of trade. Hey, gang, hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend as well. So the Yankees are down 2-1 in a 4-game series against the Rays. We have Carlos Rodon on the mound today. I have today's lineup to play this afternoon, but I want to go over a couple things here. You know, while there's all kinds of talk right now that the Yankees are willing to give up Spencer Jones now for either Tarek Skubal or Garrett Crochet, according to Bob Nightingale. Now, I said this yesterday. If that was speculation, if that was inaccurate, it would have been countered by other beat writers, and it wasn't. So that actually has teeth, right? We'll see if something happens, because obviously the Dodgers can put forth a strong package, so can the Orioles, and they're also in talks with the Detroit Tigers, and they're also in talks with the White Sox about Garrett Crochet. So those are the big names. But in the meantime, can the Yankees do some other things, right? The fact of the matter is, almost every game, it's either 2 versus 9 or 3 versus 9. When you look at the lineup, are we like, oh my God, it's Gary? No, we're not. Okay? No, we're not. At the very least, they need 2 bats minimum, and please make them the 1 and 4 bats in the lineup, so you can lengthen everybody else out. You can move other guys down in the lineup where they belong, right? But could they move Nestor Cortez in a trade for a bat, right? Could they do that? There's some way they can figure out a way to get Brendan Donovan here, or Yandy Diaz, right? Or Isaac Paredes to play second. Okay, and then it would be wise for the Yankees to decide to either bench Torres or trade Torres. And I'm hoping that they're leaning towards trading him. Whatever they get from him is whatever they get. But if he's being benched, he's wasting a roster spot here where someone else can be playing. Okay, so they need to move on from him. Okay, I understand the appetite to move on from DJ LeMahieu too. He's a shell of his former self. And if you can get a team to eat money, then maybe. But he is a 10-5 guy too, meaning he has 10 years in the majors and 5 at the same team. Okay, which is the Yankees. So he can veto any trade. So can Giancarlo Stanton. So those guys are not as easy to move as people think they are. Okay, but can they do that? Because the fact of the matter is, we have Clark Schmidt coming back, and if the Yankees add a pitcher, there is no room for Nestor Cortez. None. You can move Luis Hill to the bullpen if you want and have a power arm there. You can't do the same with Cortez. You can't. So, and at this point, how can the Yankees improve while they're waiting to potentially make a big move that a lot of people don't think they're going to make anyway, right? So what can they do? And like I said before, I would rather say, well, we didn't get Skubal, but we did get these 3 guys, instead of we tried our best, didn't happen. No. Okay, getting 3 other guys, that's closer to trying your best than not doing anything. Okay. No guarantee that the Yankees get Skubal or Crochet. There's no guarantee that the Orioles do either, or the Dodgers. It could be flipped somewhere else. I mean, yesterday, Ozzie Albies went down with a broken wrist with the Braves. Right? He's going to miss 8 weeks. That provided an opportunity maybe for the Yankees to ship Gleyber Torres, but they already struck and they signed Whit Merrifield, who was released by the Phillies, to a deal to play in his stead. Okay? So this is where these opportunities, it would be wise for the Yankees to jump on some of these opportunities and create an opportunity. Yeah, I mean, we like you to take Torres. We'll add a prospect to it. Or something like that. A prospect that's blocked by 8 other prospects just to facilitate this deal. Could they do that? Yeah, they could do that. I don't know what team would bite, but I hope they're looking. I really do. And again, we are 8 days out from the trade deadline now. It's going to get more intense and more stressful as the day goes on. And then every day that goes by that the Yankees don't make a move, fans are going to be more upset. Even if other teams aren't making moves either. Okay? If the Yankees aren't making a move, fans are going to be pissed. So that just comes with the territory. So I'll keep you updated no matter what. So the only thing I ask you to do is subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that yet. Okay, and hit all the notifications if you subscribe too. That way, like when I go live, you'll know when I go live. When news comes out, you'll always be at the front of the line. And I thank you so much for it. Okay, and your support really does mean the world. And it's where can the Yankees improve while they're waiting to significantly make a leap? Because they need difference making players. And we all know that the Yankees are going to have to give up valuable pieces to get difference making players. And they need more than one. So the chances of the Yankees getting two significant pieces are not that great. Okay. As much as us fans would love that to happen, I don't know if that's a reality or not. It would be nice if Brian Cashman and Hal Steinbrenner shocked us all and did that. But we have to factor in the other teams too. Free agency is different. You can sign people. If they take the money, you sign them. That's it. In trades, the other team has to agree to the deal too. And the sellers have all the leverage right now because they have the players that teams want. Right? So the White Sox don't have to do anything. Neither do the Tigers. They can just say, "No, I'll keep my guy. If you're not going to overpay, we're going to keep him." Right? And they could do that. Hopefully they won't. But, each day that goes by that these guys aren't moved and we keep hearing more speculation, fans are going to get more riled up and fired up. So this is one reason I'm going live on trade deadline day because it's going to be lit. And I'm going to be live from 12 to 7, at least 7. Okay? And 12 p.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. Eastern. The deadline itself is at 6 p.m. Eastern. And I'm gonna give you all the information that comes in. That's generally as we get closer to the deadline, the less moves are made, the more crazy the deadline day is going to be. So that day is going to be nuts. It looks, all signs are pointing towards that day being absolutely nuts. Okay, probably for lots of teams. Hopefully for the Yankees too. Okay, we need the Yankees to make multiple moves. And again, look at this lineup. They're losing to teams that should not be hitting 4 home runs a game, but are off our Yankees. So, yes, the Yankees need relief help. Yes, the Yankees need offensive help. Yes, the Yankees need one starting pitcher, too. They need all those things. They have the resources to get them all, but do they have the guts? Do they have the balls? We don't know. And the willingness? Don't know. And again, it's not only that. It's are other teams willing to dance with the Yankees? They're not going to be able to just bully teams into taking whatever for whatever. Okay, those days of bullying teams are long gone. Long gone. So, and let's leave that fantasy back away from us. Okay, it's a whole different game now. But at the end of the day, Yankees need at least 2 bats on top of Stanton coming back and being productive. So they need 3 bats, right? 2 new bats. Who the bat's going to be? Don't know, but they have to be at second and third. Maybe they're looking to move Alex Verdugo now at this point too. Can they get anything for him? Can they get a prospect for him? And they can just call up Oscar Gonzalez in the meantime, who's in near AAA, he's performing over there, while Jason Dominguez gets himself ready again. Right? So, and are they even considering Jason Dominguez in any trades? They're considering Spencer Jones, right? If they really want to take it to the next level, then unfortunately the price is considering both of them. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but that's just that's something I know people don't want to hear. But if you want if you want Crochet and Skubal, you want Luis Robert and Crochet, you want something like that, that's what it's going to cost. That's the price. And I would rather have Skubal over Jamison Tyone. I like Tyone, but I know he's available right now, but he's not the guy we need. He isn't the guy we need. Neither is Luis Rengifo. Okay, but if we get him, I hope we get the relief pitcher that goes along with him. I hope they add Tyler Anderson to it too. Hopefully they get all 3. Rengifo alone is not enough. Everybody knows this. Okay, Yandy Diaz alone, not enough. Not even close. Okay, if you got both of them, that's a good start, right? Maybe you can bat Rengifo at first and Yandy Diaz at fourth, something like that. But you still need relievers and you still need a starting pitcher. Bats don't solve pitching problems. Arms don't solve hitting problems. You need both. Okay? Here's today's lineup. Ben Rice is leading off at first base. Juan Soto is batting second in right field. Aaron Judge, the half a day again, batting third at DH. Austin Wells at the dish, batting fourth. Anthony Volpe batting fifth at shortstop. Alex Verdugo batting sixth in left field. Oswaldo Cabrera's in second there, giving Gleyber Torres a day off, batting seventh. Trent Grisham's back in center, batting eighth. DJ LeMahieu batting ninth, third base. And on the mound is Carlos Rodon. Okay, look at that lineup right there. Pretty much 6 through 9. 6 through 9. Does that scare anybody? Sure as hell doesn't scare me. No. You can even say 5 through 9 to a degree, but Anthony Volpe is starting to pick up his bat a little bit, and we need him to pick up his bat. But 6 through 9, you add 2 at the top, then it pushes things down. Then you have 2 holes instead of 4, and that's a little bit more tolerable. And then when John Birdie comes back, you have a little bit more improvement on the bench. Maybe the Yankees can get another infielder if Oscar Gonzalez isn't up here, or an outfielder if Oscar Gonzalez isn't up here, right? Or even a utility player or something. But they have to get better on the bench. They have to get healthier. They need 2 bats, and they need them now. And like we're beating at a dead horse. But the fact is, Scuba would be nice, but he alone is not enough. Crochet would be nice. He alone is not enough. Neither would Corbin Burns be enough. Okay? None of these guys would be enough. This is a multiplayer fix. And they have to have a willingness to move multiple players, to get multiple players. That's what we have. I hope to go live later on to celebrate a tie at least, which would mean the Yankees won this game. Okay? Before we face the Mets, and then the Red Sox, and then the Phillies. It's not going to get any easier for the next week and a half. It isn't. But the Yankees have to do their best to ride this out. Okay? And I'd rather spend more time talking about this than wasting my time talking about Aaron Boone post-game press conferences. I don't care. I don't watch them. I want the Yankees to win games. I don't care what he says in post-games. If it pisses a lot of people off, don't care. You know, he's not going to be Vince Lombardi. Neither was Joe Girardi. None of these guys were. Okay, so you can say as much buffoonery as you want. We need to get healthy, and we need better players here. When we were healthy and everybody was clicking on all cylinders, nobody was complaining about Aaron Boone's press conferences. That's why I don't waste my time with him. Okay? Let's go Yankees. Talk to you later.